What's up, guys? I'm your second favorite PE teacher, Denver, and I want to thank you guys for using code thatdenverguyYT. So I'm going to give away some V-Bucks every single week to somebody who sends me a picture on Instagram or Twitter showing me you used my code to buy something in the item shop, or just leave a comment down below telling me you used it and what you buy. I'll pick one or two of you every week, and then you tell me what you want, either PayPal, PS4, or Xbox codes. Just make sure that I have a way I can contact you through DMs or just some way I can contact you. Thank you guys again for using my code so much, thatdenverguyYT, and supporting me and the channel. But let's get into it and check out the bomb that Tfue just dropped on the Fortnite community after getting eliminated in the World Cup with his duo, Cloaksy. Who knew such a short tweet could get so much hate? But he said PC players should have an option for aim assist. 29,000 likes, almost 2,000 retweets later, so clearly some support on his end. But what do you guys think about this? Is Tfue in any way, any shape or form possibly right about this? Should PC players get aim assist like console players? Of course, the community blew up from this, and comments from people like Caleb at RipBlast said, "I'll trade you my basic controller and L2 for your super mouse and attachments for gliding smoother, your super mouse pad, scroll wheel resets, Kovacs, and many other ways to train aim. Your advanced mechanical skill, hit the DMs." Now, of course, although we got the point, some of us are wondering what the heck a super mouse and super mouse pad is. But anyways, at Flood, by the way, said, you guys also have attachments to help your controller, and there is a Kovacs map in Fortnite. I assume for controller players. I actually didn't know that, so I guess that's a thing. Even Tfue got in on it and said, are people still complaining about aim assist when literally all the people that qualified so far are all keyboard players? LOL. And it's true. Well, it's kind of true. Not literally all, but a huge majority of the players that are in are using keyboard and mouse. Check out Ninja's reaction to seeing the tweet.
Tfue just tweeted, PC Tfue tweeted 7 minutes ago, PC players should have an option for aim assist.
Obviously a little surprised. Also, by the way, two highly skilled and dominant controller players, Nick Mercs and Ghost Aydan, hopefully you guys know the names, had two very different responses to Tfue. Nick Mercs just put this. 15,000 likes, so clearly people see Nick's side too. But what did Ghost Aydan, one of the best players in the game, say? He can't possibly think PC players need aim assist, right? Aydan replied though, I agree. So why would one of the best controller players in the world think that PC needs an aim assist? Possibly because he knows what players are capable of when they have good aim and aim assist. Watch Aydan in action with aim assist.
They call me Disney on Ice, had I
So it's not just me that thinks that's insane, right? He locks onto people as if he's using aim hacks, which obviously he isn't, but his aim is already nuts and definitely matches or beats a lot of even the best PC players out there. And that's what makes it fair to use, right? Because PC players can be good across the board, but controller players need to have something to help them out just a little. Now watch Aydan, which again is one of the best players in all of Fortnite, fight this 1v1. And he turns off aim assist. If you haven't seen this already, it's pretty shocking to see what happens. So check it out.
Yeah, let me 1v1 this guy without aim assist. I don't even think he's up here.
Did you turn it off?
Yeah. I'm about to get exposed.
Imagine, yeah, dude, imagine. Literally, did you get one tap or something? Turn on
Dude, aim assist definitely helps, bro. Like, how you guys gonna try to say it doesn't do anything?
Dude. I'm not gonna even talk about it.
He couldn't barely land a shot. And for you console players, I get you. It is hard. I don't think any PC player will straight up say right now that controller players should not have some kind of aim assist. But again, is it too strong? And the big question is, should PC players get it too? PC players don't automatically have good aim and get on Fortnite or just masters at aiming. I just want to say that it takes a lot of practice to get good with aiming, even on a mouse. The thing is though, that the best PC aimers will be better than the best console aimers, and that's the problem. So new players trying PC and Fortnite for the first time ever, can they get a little help with aim assist also? Or will they just miss every shot for like a month trying to learn and practice? Because that's usually what happens. Anyway, here's what Tfue said about aim assist and controller players.
You shouldn't be able to lock. I feel like obvious console players have to, like, they need aim assist of some sort because they're terrible at aiming naturally. So like I feel like obviously controllers need aim assist since controllers are so bad. It's like impossible to aim on a controller. Obviously they need aim assist. Probably aim better with a Wii remote, dude. That's how hard it is. I mean, like I said it before, dude. When it comes to like aiming in Fortnite, some of the console players are the best at aiming. For sure.
So he says controllers need aim assist, which a lot of you guys agree with because obviously 2 joysticks are harder to target than a mouse you can just move right in place. But then he says console players have the best aiming in Fortnite, even Switch players, even mobile players. I can't show it on a family-friendly channel, but after what he just said, he said if you 1v1 Aydan, he will only pump you for like 150 plus compared to PC players, I guess, that get a lot of 30 damage shotgun shots even right up close. But you console players probably get that too. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, Ghost Issa, I think it's Issa, has been absolutely killing it on the competitive scene with a controller. He put this tweet out probably kind of teasing Tfue a little bit, but he says, no one, literally no one, not a single normal human, and then PC players that haven't qualified yet, nerf aim assist or give it to us as well. It's OP. Obviously, Issa isn't a fan, and why would he be? Console players play against good PC players all the time, and you guys don't want PC players to be even better, obviously. But let's be real here. Would Epic ever give PC players aim assist? Okay, don't answer that. Yes, they have done some questionable stuff lately, but I don't think they would go this far. As a PC player, though, I'll tell you that I don't need aim assist. I'm definitely not the best aimer or anything like that, but I played PC shooting games since I was like 9, so I have an excuse. But again, those kids that are getting on PC for the first time ever because everybody said you can be better at Fortnite if you play on PC, so they saved up like 800 bucks. They got their first PC, maybe even got 144 hertz monitor and everything looks amazing now in 144 FPS, and then they can't hit crap because you literally have to put your mouse on the enemy or you will never do any damage. There's no assistance at all to any new Fortnite players. Of course, PC players have Kovacs maps and stuff that they can use on Steam to practice and get better faster, but I don't know. It's just something to think about. Anyways, guys, I like to talk about news across Fortnite and not always just about Tfue saying crazy stuff, which is honestly always entertaining anyways. But you guys heard the Avengers are teaming up with Fortnite, and we're going to get some really crazy stuff, probably skins for all our favorite Avengers. But I do have to say that Ninja called it when the Loot Lake thing popped up, and Ninja immediately said it looks like a Captain America shield. Yeah, I know we all thought about the Avengers since the movie was coming out soon, but honestly, it was a pretty good call by Ninja saying it's the shield that it looks like, which might mean he is working with Epic and knows some insider information. Just kidding. I'll put my tinfoil hat away. But by the way, if you guys ever get some good info and you see something new in-game, definitely let me know on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll definitely put you in my video if it's new and it's something I haven't seen yet. Gotta be good stuff though, guys. Send me that juicy info. Now, Cloak, we don't talk about him much for some reason. Maybe he's just not as controversial as a lot of the pros we talk about. He tweeted out, controller players should be in their own World Cup qualifiers. And you know what I think about that? Well, I'm not going to tell you. You guys tell me in the comments, and if you think that would be a good idea, let me know. But I will tell you, we won't get amazing moments like when Nick Merckx and Ghost Aydan absolutely destroyed PC player after PC player in a tournament. And you know there will be controller players that want to get in with the PC players because they know they can hang. But can they hang only because they have aim assist? It's hard to say. Either way, we might be in a pretty good situation for aim assist right now, and Epic might not need to touch anything ever Don't get mad at me when I say this though. Usually I and a lot of PC players know when we're facing a controller player just based on the AR bullets being spammed or sprayed at us or whatever you want to say, but very, very rarely do I get destroyed by AR spam from a mouse and keyboard like I do with a controller. So I do see where Tfue was like some of these frustrations are coming from, but giving aim assist to KBM people, I don't know if that's the right solution. KBM being keyboard and mouse, if you guys didn't know that already. Anyways, hey, real quick, this video is sponsored by That Denver Guy on twitch.tv. Head on over to Twitch TV, That Denver Guy, for all your custom Destroy a Creator needs, where you get to destroy Denver, me, live on stream in front of literally millions of people. Correction, several hundred people, but maybe one day millions, no joke. My students even get to come in and beat me, and you know what? I don't like that. So I'm going to get really good at dropping first so I can actually get a gun and have a chance sometimes, because 10 mats and a great pistol just ain't cutting it, chief. The last thing I'm going to tell you guys about today is how young some of the World Cup qualifiers are. So if you guys are young and you're destroying kids in Fortnite, you might just be able to make it yourself soon if you keep grinding. We have Benji Fishy and DRG that I think are 15. If I miss any names or like get these ages wrong, just let me know. And even by the time you're watching this video, I think I got it right though. Anyways, Mongrel, Mr. Savage, Skeptic, and Commandment, they're just 14 years old, which is insane. And even a 13-year-old named Nyx. So maybe you're like 11 or 12 and maybe you want to be in the World Cup next year or the year after. Do it. Keep practicing. And yes, this is a real thing. You might just have to convince your parents, but of course, once they see you win $50,000 in a World Cup, they might start changing their minds. But let me tell you though, school comes first. I'm a teacher. I have to say that, and I want to say that. I wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't go through school and college and stuff. And if your parents don't want you gaming for 9 hours a day, then you better listen or you'll be grounded, mister. Anyways, guys, that's enough from me. Like and subscribe. Code thatdenverguyYT. Twitch TV, That Denver Guy. Thatdenverguy.com for 99% off. The best merch you will ever find. Way better than that phase stuff. Just kidding, by the way. But I do think I'm getting merch soon, so stay tuned on that. Other than that, guys, have an awesome day or night, and I'll see you in the next video. Love, Denver.